Okay, we're back. I'm going to show you the dry rock bed, dry creek. There's a swale under here to slow the water. And now we're putting all the plants in this swale here. And then they're going to fill that in with some river rock up to the end. And here's where the swale starts. All that water comes in where that white car is. You can see where the slope is. Water drains down there. So they hit this swale. Instead, it used to go along here and then into the garden area and flood all that stuff over here. Now we direct the water around and it goes. It can be a fish pond over here, and then there's a big pond on the other side of the pavement over here, which there'll be a bunch of trees planted around there soon. But getting all these water loving plants here on the side of this swale. And as you can see, it's all going around the outside of this garden area.
Making progress.
Yes, we are. And then on the inside, I will show you, we have a bunch of vining plants on the inside here, which we're making a food fence. So we have goji berries and grapes and hardy kiwi and some other stuff. I don't remember exactly how many, but as you can see here. And then these are going to vine right up this fence and spread out. And we will have ourselves a food fence. This is what everybody can do in their own yard. If you have a chain link fence around your property or any fence, you can plant vining plants and it will crawl up your fence, spread out, and then you have privacy and food. But you use what you have. And you see, planted all these will vine right up the fence here. Another fruit tree there. As we got these all the way around the perimeter, and here we're putting all our rows in. And you got your raised beds over there. I'll show you that rock pond. See, you can see how you have this, looks like a stream going in. Well, this is where all the water was coming in, right here, and you could see it just eroded this and ran a path all the way down to there. See where the rocks are down there? Let me zoom in. It would gather there and it would flood this entire area. So now the water hits this swale and it goes around back into this pond. And then there's a pond across the street for the overflow. And there's also around the entire outside edge here, there is a swale that keeps all the water out of here, but directs it around. And then we have a chicken coop over here, way over there. That's chicken coop and by that white building. So we got water coming down that hillside, and we are adding swales that go around the outside of that, come around in front of the sauna. That building is a sauna right there. But in between there, you will have the water flowing down the swale into the pond over there. And there'll be a lot of stuff planted around the pond. But here we are, getting the pathways laid out here. Excuse me. And I'll show you this rock pond over here. And I'll show you what we got. This is going to be a pond, and then they're putting the anchors in, or getting the footings in. And this is going to be a congregation area. There's going to be a picnic table, a pergola, and this is going to be, just your hangout area inside the garden. You can see all the stuff growing already. And this is going to be a fish pond eventually. And then it goes over or under the road to the pond on the other side. But if you see all the homes, there's 16 tiny homes around the edge of this property. And you see that beautiful root cellar they built. This amazing root cellar. It's beautiful. Look at that. Right in the side of that hill over there. And there's the chickens. Let me see if we got any chickens running around. They're in there somewhere. But I think there's about 30 chickens in there. And there's a tiny home there. You see it's a pretty nice. And you got some double-decker homes, single, and there's a drone, so you get some drone footage. That's awesome. You get some drone footage of everybody working here, and then there's a tiny home over here with a deck on top. I will show you some of those tiny homes in a minute, but that's what we got going on here. We got about 30 people out here volunteering their time to help this community thrive. Everybody has volunteered to come and help plant all these trees. And we also planted this area here. Honestly, I don't know what we have. Oh, this is asparagus here. Those are all asparagus. So this is going to be a perennial asparagus bed. So this is going to continue to grow year after year after year. It will just keep coming up. Once this starts growing, you will not stop it. You'll have asparagus everywhere. So.
What have they moved on to doing? Well, I snuck a few plants in my raised bed. But right now, I'm going to go up behind my place and
And we got the drone. See if I can zoom in on it. Where's it at? All right, let's see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. All right. I will make some more videos later once we have some more progress, but we think we got 30 or 35 different vining plants around the edge of the fence. They're going to grow up that fence. And then over here in that corner, those are all blackberries that are going in. And then that wooden, where those timbers are, there's going to be about 30 blueberries in that area. But we're moving pretty good. There it goes. Coming back. See, getting a picture of everybody here. And drone again. Coming down. Now let me. All right. So everyone's having a good time out here. Pretty soon we're gonna have a lunch break, and there's a bunch of food inside the pavilion. And we're gonna break bread, and then we're gonna come out here and get as much done as we can. We probably won't get any vegetables in the ground today, but we will at least get all of. Here comes the drone again. Right above me. I don't know if you can see the drone above me. It's gone now. But anyway, we'll at least get the perennials and all our insect attractors and pollinators. We'll get those planted. Oh, so I keep covering that. But another thing I want to let you know is if you want to design your backyard or your property into a regenerative, perennial, edible landscape and have food growing on your property, your land, your backyard with little to no maintenance. Once you have your bushes and trees and plants reach maturity, like I said, they're perennials. So perennials die off, well, not die off, they go to sleep in the fall and they wake up in the spring. And you don't have to do anything. Nature takes care of that. But call me, 612-990-5345, or visit foodforestdesign.solutions. Again, foodforestdesign.solutions. And drop me a note in the contact form on what you would like to do with your backyard. I mean, we can do anything, from your small raised bed gardens, annual gardens, to a very scalable, intelligently designed food forest with food growing everywhere. We take advantage of all the space and plant as much food that we can in the space. But we also do water catchment systems. We do compost bins, greenhouses, everything to do with growing food. We do design like no other landscape design companies do what we do. They design regular landscapes. We design food producing, regenerative, edible landscapes that provide you and your family food for generations to come. But anyway, get a hold of me, Travis, at foodforestabundance.com is my email address. I will have my new email address as soon as I get everything switched over to my new company name. We will no longer be Food Forest Abundance Minnesota. We'll be foodforestdesign.solutions. And yeah, that's it. But get a hold of me and let's design Garden of Eden in your backyard. Grow food, not lawn, my friends. Have an amazing day.